not be as old as, let's say, the Araneta Coliseum or the Rizal Memorial Coliseum, but just as historic. And the PBA will be making history when we all head over to Puerto Princesa for the All-Star Week.
Well, I just wanted to first wish everybody in Puerto Princesa to enjoy that game. But remember a few years ago, about 10 years ago, Volkswagen came out with this ad campaign. They had a weird name, Farfignugen. It meant driving pleasure. And really just that whole attitude, I think, you see Alex Cabagnot right there. It's something that it's like San Miguel's picking up on. That, basketball is such a fun game. Oh, that's number 5. That's going to be number 5 on Freeman. He's out. But prior to their import picking up the 5th, it was the idea of what Coach Schott was talking about, and that is encourage each other, enjoy the game. Basketball is a great game. You know why it's the number 1 sport in the Philippines? People love playing it. Sometimes at the pro level you forget, naging trabaho mo lang. So when you tell guys, hey, you know what, we want to have fun out there, and you play with that Farfignugen attitude.
You lost me. And Jules de Gobooks the Birin Zibite. Is that German?
No, that's called gibberish.
As Oljanke shoots. And here's the
pass. Oh, nice pass.
Oh, De La Cruz slices through.
Nice.
So right now, Alaska trying to make the most of a golden opportunity. Gabe Freeman having to sit down with 5 personal fouls, and now Alaska attacking immediately.
Well, has the momentum of Farfignugen shifted?
Dominic he can actually interpret, because he's like 1/16th German.
Yeah, Dom, you got to help us out with the exact translation.
1/16 German, and the rest of the way just pure nonsense. Well, there's Freeman, and really shaking his head with 14 points, 16 rebounds, but now he can only watch the remainder of the third, and we'll have to find out when Shotang Insen will put him back in the 4th.
Well, 16 rebounds in only 28 minutes. I mean, the guy's just a monster on the glass.
1 minute and 20 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. And here's Ontiveros, step back jumper. Hugnatan with a rebound. Alaska down by just 2 points.
Hugnatan getting that rebound, looking up court, see if he get the outlet. Nothing was there. Patiently getting it to Willie Miller.
Under a minute to play in the 3rd quarter. Here's Miller. Fires. And De La Cruz. De La Cruz has provided quality minutes here for Alaska.
Well, he's such a smart player. He fits in the system, and he's missed some shots that he's actually usually really good at knocking down. But that play right there, you have to credit to Reyno Hugnatan. Hugnatan gets his hands on the ball. It just happened that De La Cruz was cutting around the basket as Hugnatan tipped it away from Daniel DeFonso.
De La Cruz makes the first free throw. By the way, all PAF Kenyans. Batch 88 of Villamor Air Base in Pasay City will have a grand reunion on April 24 at the Kratos Hotel, 6 p.m. Please contact Rail at 917-826-3415.
So what was that word you just used? I used Farfignugen, and you used what?
That's a PAF Kenyans.
Okay.
I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Mga PBA suki natin yan. Meantime, Dondon Ontiveros for 3.
Well, you don't want to give him a clean look ever. So good ball movement on the part of San Miguel right there, getting their best shooter a wide open look at the basket.
3-point game in favor of San Miguel, 68-65. Larry Funacer back on the floor. And he goes up without the ball, and they'll say last touch on San Miguel.
Jonas Villanueva trying to tell the ref that the ball went off of Larry's leg there.
Here's Miller.
Up and
under.
What a move. Great post work. And he's 3 inches shorter than Dondon Ontiveros, and he's posting it up using great footwork. 17 points now for Willie Miller.
6 seconds remaining in the 3rd. 5 seconds to go. Jonas Villanueva with the ball, and Alaska with 2 fouls to give.
Smart play right there. Heads up play, give him the foul. Look, watch the birdie. Step through.
and Dondon is a great defender.
He is. He's one of the best defensive guards in the league.
2 seconds to go here. 1 second to go. Jonas Villanueva not in time.
Didn't get it off, but he made it anyway.
No, not in time. Well, they'll review it, but I don't think he got it in time.
Yeah, that would be, I'd be kind of shocked if that one's going to count. Nice step through, though. Yeah, there's no way he gets this off.
Clearly still in the hands of Jonas Villanueva. So we'll end the third quarter with San Miguel on top by 1, 68-67. Still a closely fought ball game inside the Ninoy Aquino Stadium. And PBA Sunday continues here on Solar TV after these.
Welcome back to the PBA. I'm with assistant coach Gia Bonilla. Coach, you guys had a good run in the start of the third quarter. Now you're up by 1, but Gabe Freeman has 5 fouls.
Yeah, I guess, Doms, I think we have to find a way to get the game in the ball game. Maybe we can zone up, or maybe the locals could step up. No, but in the halftime break, we talked about 3 things. I think we got to make good decisions, like the turnovers we had, like free throws. We got to play good defense, and lastly, we got to execute. So we got to do that in the fourth quarter.
All right, thank you, Coach. Back to you guys.
Were you listening? Did you hear what they said? Because normally when two Lasolites talk to each other, I normally tune out.
Bakit? Masyadong malalim ang English nila sa'yo?
You're not from Lasal. Why are you defending those guys? Huh? But Gia Bonilla, one of the nicest guys you can ever talk to, even if he's from Lasal, as fun as Chef fires.
Nice drive and kick there. While you were talking, I just tuned you out. So
you're doing that because I cheer for Duke. Meantime, here's Jonas Villanueva. No go. As we begin action in the fourth quarter, Arwin Santos missed the layup. And Reyna Lugnatan says, okay, enough San Miguel attempts. It's Alaska's turn to score here in the early moments of the fourth quarter. Miller with a miss.
well, you know what? Willie Miller called for that ball screen after the rebound on defense by Reyna Lugnatan. Lugnatan gave him the ball. He whispered in his ear, give me a ball screen high. Got him that open three-point look that he just missed.
San Miguel starts the fourth quarter with Jay Washington, Daniel Diponso, Arwin Santos, Rodolfo Ontiveros, and Jonas Villanueva. And Jay Washington now with 14 points.
Oh, there's some of the versatility of Jay Wash. You know, at almost 6'8", and a really strong athletic body. You like to see him get some shots down there around the basket, too.
A turnover, laban sa Alaska. And they have Larry Fonacher, Tony De La Cruz, Diamond Simpson, Joe DeVance, and Brandon Cablayo, Nathan, and Miller will quickly go back to the bench. Early adjustment here for Tim Cone.
Yeah, well, they want to give Willie Miller a break so he can close the game. I remember Coach Cone has said a bunch of times he thinks that Willie Miller is the best closer of a game. So Cablayo had a nice first half. He come in and try to give some quality minutes again. Great block.
And a loose ball recovery for Arwin Santos, and a tap out for Tony De La Cruz.
He's just got great hands. You know, Tony De La Cruz is not the best athlete in the world, but he's just got a knack for being around the basketball and defensively getting his hands on passes, deflecting them, or maybe unseen deflecting them, and tipping plays away like that.
Villanueva baseline.
Oh, that's a tough shot. That was a tough shot. Joe DeVance was there. Cablayo was on a shooting arm, still able to knock down that little floater from about 7 feet.
6 points para kay Jonas Villanueva. 10:09 remaining dito sa fourth quarter. That's Joe DeVance's shot.
Well, one of the reasons I really believe that Coach Cone wanted to get Joe DeVance when he made the trade for him was in the triangle offense, you get a lot of medium-range shots, particularly for your power forwards and other guys, and Joe DeVance is really good down there.
Nice tip in for Washington.
There he is using his athleticism around the basket, and if he's only taking three-point shots, he doesn't have a chance to make plays like that.
16 points for Jay Washington. Back to a 5-point lead for San Miguel. Cablayo, yes, he's been playing well tonight.
Really nice execution right there on the part of Alaska. Running their triangle to perfection. The cutter curls to the basket. Cablayo pops out for a wide-open three.
Brandon Cablayo was sparingly used in the Philippine Cup primarily to allow him to get back into, really game shape. Right now he's playing great basketball for Alaska off the bench. Here's Washington with a miss. Rebound for Diamond Simpson.
Solid defense right there.